Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, and I hope you're all doing freaking fantastic today. And today's video is going to be, like, before I get into talking about anything about the painting or the process or anything, it's gonna be kind of annoying. I actually ended up having to move my camera setup halfway through the painting process, and in that process, because I'm an idiot, I freaking lost like half the footage. So a good chunk of the painting I didn't get on camera. Well, I did get on camera, but then I freaking lost it. And I'm sorry about that. You know, that's like the worst. I hate in speed paints how something is cut out or something important isn't in the video that was shown or whatever, and I'm sorry that that's going to be the case for this piece. So like, you're going to get to see how awesome like the portrait came together and like see the finished painting and see parts that I did. However, when it comes to like the unicorns and like the cliffs and all the magical sparklies I did at the end, all that stuff is unfortunately not going to be in the video because, again, I have no idea where those clips went. If I deleted them, if they are on another hard drive somewhere, if I just put them somewhere weird, I don't know where they are. I looked everywhere, but I still don't have them, so I'm sorry guys. I know that's like the worst, but hopefully this video is still somewhat interesting, and it's so cool seeing the parts come together that I did end up filming. And guys, on top of that, this video is also super late, so I'm sorry about that. My voice, I don't know if you can tell in this voiceover, but my voice is kind of raspy right now. I actually got sick for a few days and lost my voice completely for a few days, and like my voice still isn't back fully. Like, I still feel all this shit in my chest, and I still like, I'm talking kind of low. I don't know, it probably doesn't sound any different in like this voiceover, but like, guys, BTS released their new album a couple days ago, and I need to be trying to hit all those G-Man high notes. I don't know what I'm gonna do. It's like whenever I'm trying to sing or even be somewhat excited, my voice is just not here for it. So I don't know, hopefully my voice gets its shit together and comes back. But however it is, like, I think my voice is good enough to record a voiceover, and I wanted to get a video up so badly because it sucked not being able to record a voiceover. And you know, since the video lacked with completion and how many clips I had, I really wanted to make sure that I put the rest of my energy into making the video as good as it could be, despite not having all the clips. So I wanted to make sure a voiceover went into the video. And I'll talk more about like what happened and extra stuff and just fun stuff later on in the video. Right now, I really want to tell you guys more about this painting, because I'm actually really happy with how it turned out, and I love this piece so much. And I'm actually glad because I feel like in every video that I've made recently, every video I've been like, ooh, this is my favorite painting, you know, this is the best painting I've ever done. This is my favorite painting. Like, I feel like I keep liking my art, and I think that's important because I feel like all artists should really resonate and love what they make, and if they don't, then they should change it or whatever. And I really like what my art looks like and what my art means right now. And this painting I actually did originally for an art contest that I ended up not participating in. After like further like looking into like the rules and stuff, after the painting was freaking done, of course, I realized that they wanted more of like a historical painting for the theme that it was going to be about. And my piece isn't historical. My piece is completely imaginary, obviously. So I just chose not to enter it, because if you entered a painting, then you wouldn't receive it back, even if you lost. And I thought this painting was worth too much to me, and the meaning was like, you know, too important. And though the meaning, like, it fit the contest, it wasn't like historical, and there are no really historical references in the fantasy landscape I painted. So I chose to keep the painting and to either sell at a later date or to show somewhere or to just keep, I don't know. But I chose to hang on to the painting. And this piece, I'm not really sure what I'm calling it yet. I had a really long, extravagant name for it. And I don't even, like, it's so long that I can't even freaking remember it on the spot. But I had a name for it, and I'm still trying to come up with a full name for it. But basically, I wanted this painting to just like embody love and freedom of expression and freedom of sexuality, and just like have it be a really fun, vibrant, beautiful piece to show the beauty and vibrancy of the LGBTQ plus community. This contest that I was going to enter, the theme was freedom. So, you know, a lot of the artists were doing like Black empowerment and freedom in that sense, and political freedom. And I decided to go with a different route and do like freedom of sexuality and freedom of expression in that way. Because I think that message is so beautiful, and that's something I really stand for, just being able to love whoever the hell you want and express yourself however you want. So I wanted to make a painting that showcased, you know, love and beauty and vibrancy when it comes to either homosexuality, or just wanted, like, you know, sexuality and love to be the main theme of this painting. However, again, it wasn't historical, so I didn't want to enter it because, again, I didn't want to lose a painting and not win anything in a way. Like, I feel like this painting, it means a lot to me, and it means a lot to a lot of people. So, I wanted to hang on to it. But yeah, that was basically the message behind the piece. You know, I did this really fantastical landscape. Of course, I had to throw in some innuendo type stuff, which I don't have to really point out. But I also wanted to throw in a lot of just like really pretty like pride imagery. So I did, you know, the rainbow waterfall coming from the moon and the rainbow lake that the two main characters are in. I put some unicorns in because unicorns, again, are completely freaking magical and sparkly and beautiful and rainbow. So of course, they fit perfectly with the theme and the landscape I painted. And I really just wanted to create kind of a pristine, utopian, alien type landscape. And I think I succeeded in that. And the two male figures that I put in the the foreground, I freaking loved it. I loved painting them. I love painting guys, and I didn't think I would. I've only painted myself before, and painting these two more fantastical like nymph characters, it was really exciting, and I definitely want to paint more men in the future because it was so fun. And I loved incorporating two figures in a single painting, and I want to include 2 and 3 and 4 figures in the next one because it was so exciting creating kind of a connection between two characters in the painting, because I've usually only sticked with doing like one portrait and then surrounding the character with animals or plants or something and having her or him interact with nature in that way. So it was exciting getting to create a bond between two different human characters in a painting, because you know I wanted I wanted them both to look very androgynous in a way. They're both guys, but I wanted them to both have very androgynous features. I feel like the one in the back is a little bit more masculine, which I was going for, you know, a little bit sharper bone structure and a little bit warmer colors, and then I wanted the character in the front to be a little bit more feminine, a little bit sassier. I wanted to give him more neon colors and, you know, softer, rounder, more feminine features. And both characters actually used myself as a reference for a lot of the different details in the piece, just because I'm always scared to use reference photos from online because I never know if like someone's gonna like attack me for using their photo. So I tried to use myself for as much as I could. But I thought it was so exciting having the two figures in the painting, and I want to do that for all the other paintings in the future because it's so cool being able to have emotions in a painting. And I don't do a lot of emotional pieces in this painting, like their expressions aren't very emotional, but I can tell that the one guy in the back is very interested in the guy in the front, which I wanted to happen. I wanted the one guy in the back to be more sensual and interested in the other guy, and then I wanted the guy in the front to be like fully locking eyes with the viewer and inviting the viewer into the scene with them to go explore whatever sexuality they have and all that good stuff. I wanted the figure in the foreground to be the one inviting the viewer, while the one in the background to be fully immersed in the scene and into the guy in the foreground. And of course I threw in some innuendos and stuff. I'm not going to point any of those out because they're not that great, but I wanted to do it just for fun. And you know, I thought it was a good shot at making something a little conceptual, and my voice is like getting even more raspier with the more I'm talking. But like, I thought it was somewhat conceptual, and I'm proud of that, and I want to do more conceptual art in the future, because though I don't really like conceptual art usually, and my art usually isn't very conceptual, it was fun getting to really real meaning to a painting for once, because I do it sometimes, but when I do it, it's very light, and with this one, it was a little bit more thought out and planned, which was really cool. So I'm going to do that in the future. If you have any other questions about the painting, please don't hesitate to leave a comment down below. I will get back to all of the comments. Also, let me know how you think of the new BTS album. What's your favorite song? How's the music video? They won the BBMA, thank God. I was so excited. I freaking screamed. I'm ready for my voice to come back so I can sing all the songs fully. But yeah, how do you like BTS and all that good stuff? Let me know how you guys are doing down below. If you have any questions, again, down below, please leave a comment, and I will put all the materials and music and all the good stuff that I'm using down below in the description for you guys to check out. So if you have a question, check down there first, and then let me know if it's still unanswered. And then as for like a quick update about what all that's been going on like in my life and stuff, I don't have a lot of time left in the video to talk. But I did graduate high school. I graduated last week, and it was so awesome and fun. And I actually graduated valedictorian, and I don't even remember what like the highest thing is. Like it's like summa something something. It's something Latin. But I graduated like pretty high up. It was exciting getting to celebrate everyone and to just be around everyone. I was kind of dreading it because I had to speak a little bit, but it was actually fun. And my little speaking part was very lighthearted and whimsical, which I wanted it to be because I wanted to lighten the mood because it got kind of heavy. Because everyone was kind of sad about it too because it was the end of high school. But yeah, I graduated. It was really fun. And now that it's the summertime, I have a bunch of time to make art, and I haven't actually been able to make art in like a week and a half or 2 weeks, partly because I've been procrastinating it because I have other things I would like to do, but also because just of how busy I've been and because I was sick. So now that it is the summer, I'm going to try to get 1 to 2 videos up every week and make a bunch of art for you guys and keep you posted on Instagram again. So again, if you have any questions, leave them down below. I freaking love you so much. Again, I'm sorry for the shittiness of the end of the video and that I lost so much footage, but I really will try to do better next time and have all the footage for the next video. So expect some more tutorials and more speed paints and all that good stuff and some challenges, and I will see you all in the next video. I love you guys so much. Have an awesome rest of your day. Bye!